Hey everyone, we are the Gratitude Girls.
The Gratitude Girls are in the house. Hi, Laurie. How are you?
Hi Catherine, I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I love the conversations that we have just before we go live. Tonight, we're here to share a Gratitude Girls free coaching and training. And the topic, I'm going to have Laurie read you the topic so I don't say it backwards. Things you can do to increase your brand visibility as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Visibility brand. Okay. So we're going to,
Yep. Sorry, things you can do to increase visibility to your brand as an entrepreneur. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Right. A rose by a rose isn't any other name. So we're going to talk to you about, if you're an entrepreneur, stay on this video. If you're new to entrepreneurship, stay on this video. If you're seasoned, stay on this video. So we're going to talk to you about, what do you do? How could you do it? We'll share with you what we do. We will not disclose any of our clients' structures, but we'll share our structure, and we can teach and train on this. So we'll start with Gratitude Girls. It's a brand.
Mhm.
You know it. You know what we do. And if you don't, you have a vision when you see the name Gratitude Girls. So that's one aspect. Have a name that reflects who you are. We are Gratitude Girls. We have a story in how we came together. So step one is have a brand that brings some vision to the eye of the potential client, customer, and audience. So we've done a really good job at that. Not to mention 13, 14 years, however many years. I'm 14 years with SendoCard. So when we met, I've been working on this with Laurie, and it came very naturally, but we've been holding that brand. We've never rebranded. So we've stayed with the original brand, which is important. So we haven't confused our audience. So after we made sure that that brand was clear, well, Laurie, let's list a few things that we did. We created a show.
Yeah, we've had a show once a month for all these years, as well as we've created a coaching company and training. And we've been doing these free coaching and trainings. We've got thousands of these in our database that our members get access to. And then we also have one-on-one private coaching. And let's see, what else do we have?
We have
a book.
We have a book. We have group coaching calls. So we have the brand. We have private coaching. We have shows, private coaching, group coaching. So you can sort of get into us like that. Then we have a book. Okay. If you don't have a book, talk to us, because we can share with you how to get your book published. Then we went into networking. So we have, launching in September, our networking group, which is separate from our coaching group. And as an entrepreneur, you can do something and take a really big step. It might be big if you're new to entrepreneurship, is go out and develop your strategy for retreats. So if you think about that and you follow us and you say, well, what do you do as Gratitude Girls? You want your brand to tell its own story. You know, when you hear us, we're going to talk to you about writing in your gratitude journal 5 things every single day in detail, and read it to yourself and read it in the morning. We're going to say that with our eyes closed. You're going to be able to repeat that. So we have our clear messaging. When your audience is not confused, they will make a decision. Our message is to write in your gratitude journal every day. So we have a call to action. We'd like you to write in our gratitude journal. If you don't have it, you can go to amazon.ca, amazon.com. We'll drop the link below this video, and you can get as many as you'd like. You can buy 3, 4, because they're 100 days each. So if you want to use it for the entire year, you can buy 4 of them, and then you can use our Gratitude Girls journal every single day. And if you want to do it 100 days at a time, then that's perfect. You can do that as a gratitude sort of warm up. Think about it when you go to the gym. You do a warm up, you do your sets, you do cardio, you do your cool down. You can do the same thing. You can get started for 100 days. So as an entrepreneur, you can develop these call to actions. So if you buy our book once, you may want to buy it again and again and again to continue. We thought about that strategy because if you had 365 days and you didn't complete it, you wouldn't feel complete. You know the reason why we make our bed in the morning? It's so you can complete something and feel like you've done that. So once you write 100 days in your gratitude journal, you feel complete and you want to do it again. So Laurie, what are some of the strategies behind, let's say, our networking? Because someone might say, how am I going to start a networking group? That's not easy to do.
Right. Yeah. It's not easy to do. Or I should say it is easy to do. It's very easy to do. The thing is if you have the stability and the consistency and the dedication to stick to it. Right. And so it's very easy to do, but you have to figure it out and you have to be consistent. You have to stick with it. Just like I ran networking luncheons here in the Middle Tennessee area every Thursday and Friday for 16 years. And people would always ask me, how do you have 30 to 50 people at every event? And you're in 7 different cities every month, all over Middle Tennessee. And I was like, because I've been consistent with it. It wasn't 30 to 50 people at every event back when I first started it. Right. But I was consistent. I consistently did it. I was dedicated to it. I was dedicated to the marketing and the promotions for it. I was dedicated to being a leader for it and stepping up. I was dedicated to finding speakers, and I was consistent, and I was consistent with my follow-up. You have to do all those things.
Laurie, you said something so important in the beginning. So I can relate this to going to the gym. I used to own a private gym in my psychology practice. You go to the gym and you're like, I'm going to get started. Maybe you get a little tired. Maybe you even feel a little nauseous. Maybe you even have to stop. And then you go back and you say, okay, I'm going to do it. And you get a little bit further. And then you get to where you want and you say, that's not enough. Without the consistency, and then you might have a setback, but you go back. Without the consistency, you won't get to see momentum. Laurie just described momentum. So visibility for your brand is not, I wake up and I'm going to work on it today for 8 hours and then I'll do it again in 3 weeks. Consistency is every single, let's say, day. I'm going to scare you a little bit, right? Every day you work on your body, your mind, your food, your spirit, and you work on your business. And if you say it's 4 o'clock and gee, I didn't get to work on my business yet, well, that's not developing momentum. You create a schedule, you know what you're going to do. We could tell you what we do on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 12. We could tell you when our retreat is. We could tell you when our networking is, when our private clients are, when our group clients are. We have it in the schedule. We have things set for our next retreat next year, 2024. We know where it's going to be. We have everything written out. So we work on it. Everything we do takes us closer to the goal of bringing our client, you, if you're not our client yet, closer to your goal. So if you put it in your agenda and you do that every day, imagine doing laundry once a week. I don't know, you may run out of clothes. It's possible. You can do it. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't do laundry once a week. I work out 7 to 10 hours a week. I don't have 12 different tops, I just have like 8. So I have to do my laundry. So if you think about the consistency that you put into something, you'll see what comes out of it. So Laurie, that's amazing. I applaud you for having 30 to 50 people at your networking group. So when you join our networking group, if you say, how big or how small is it? We're launching in September. Come in and be one of the founding networking members with us, because we'll always remember that. Jump in when somebody starts something, and that way you can learn. If you want to learn how to develop a networking group, start with us in September. We'll drop the link below this video so you can see what that's like. You can watch us start something new, and you can watch what we've done seasoned for over a decade.
Right. Yeah. And everything, when you start it new, you might start out slow. You never know. You might go out with gangbusters starting out too. So, but the thing is, that's it. You see the process, and you'll see the process that we do building that. And if you want to do that, you can build right along with us. And the same thing for all the things that we've done. The thing is, we started them just like our monthly talks. We started them over a decade ago, and we've done them every single month of every single year since then. How many people do that, right? But that's focus, that's determination, that is consistent, that is working together. Because, of course, two people always have two different things, right? Just like in a marriage, just like in a business arrangement, right? A business partnership, there's always give and take. There's always, but just like in a marriage, it's like Catherine completes me. I know I complete her in different ways, right? We are both so good in so many different ways. And that's the same thing like these trainings, just like our speaking engagements that companies hire us for, right? You want an amazing speaker at one of your company events, having two girls that can ping off each other so well. And when you have full gratitude in your company,
Mm.
how much better is that company going to go?
That's a really great point, because there's a lot to say for technology and there's a lot to say for the structure. But when you work right from here, you work from your solar plexus and you have gratitude and you bring that to your employees, to your structure, to HR, to your coworkers, when they know that that's where your heart is, you probably will find that you'll get more from people when their heart is in it, when they're really doing it because they want to, not just because they're getting paid for it. And gratitude starts like probably right up here and goes here, and then it comes out. So if you're thinking about how you can increase your visibility of your brand, the visibility of your brand as an entrepreneur, we've listed about 7 to 10 things here. We'll be happy to go over it with you again. If you'd like, you can hop into our networking. You can book a Try Me On for Size call with us, so you can go right on, step in all the way up to your eyeballs and one-on-one coaching with us, and we'll share it with you. So if you have any questions, if you want to look at our book, if you want to go and check something out with us, you can talk with us. We're easily accessible. Just send us a message.
Yes, absolutely. Go to facebook.com/gratitude girls. You can click to send us a message there. Make sure you like and follow and share our page. And also find us at gratitudegirls.com. You can find out about our coaching and our retreats and our speaking engagements and all that other stuff there as well. And we will see you next week.
If you're in Canada on September 9th, let us know. We could send you an invite to our retreat.
Yes, absolutely. Come network with us and spend our retreat with us September 9th, Niagara on the Lake. I am flying to Canada just for that. So I'd love for you to come join us there as well. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you.